Boys and girls, young entrepreneurs, let's right now welcome our special guest on stage. Let's welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Muhammad. Boys and girls, come on, a big hand. Ms. Anna Yao, the Deputy Director of School of Business and Accountancy. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand. And also Mr. Liao Ting Singh, the Course Manager, School of Business and Accountancy, Nihao Polytechnic. And also President of Kasuma, Mr. Ibrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Ibrahim Arif. And our final guest, let's welcome the Kasuma Secretary, Madam Bila Haji Kasim. And we have all the fellow VIPs who flank right here with our MP, Mr. Muhammad Fajar Ibrahim. And we'll just do a count of three. One time, just one big gong. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young entrepreneurs, can we count together the count of three, and then we'll of course hit the gong, and that will of course signify the beginning of our event, and Young Entrepreneurs Summit 2009. The count of three, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've just begun the opening of the Young Entrepreneurs Summit 2009. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to, of course, invite the President's daughter, that's, of course, Andik Marina, to join us on stage, and the presentation of mementos, as well as a check presentation as well in a short while. And some of you actually have read and found more about the wishes of children, yeah? The Make-A-Wish Foundation, this is a very, very special organization. We'll tell you more about it later on. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, the President's daughter, Andik Marina, welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very special token to present to our guest of honor. So once again, let's welcome our guest of honor back on stage to receive this very, very special memento. Yes, sir. We have the cameras with you, your video cameras, stand by. And with this, I would like to present this memento to you for joining us in this lovely occasion. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a big hand to our guest of honor for making time to be here on this lovely Sunday. Grace the occasion as well. Thank you. And on behalf of Kasuma as well, we'd also like to present a very, very special check of, ladies and gentlemen, $3,000. And this is on behalf of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We'd like to invite also Ms. Wan Chin to join us on stage. Ms. Wan Chin, can you join us? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our young entrepreneur, our young philanthropist, all begins at a very young age. And here we have the organization, representative organization, Ms. Wan Chin. And we'll present, ladies and gentlemen, a check of $3,000 to the Wishes for Children. The unfortunate life-threatening illness does not stop them from making a wish, and up to date we have given more than 409 wishes to these lovely children. Yeah? So don't forget, if you'd like to make a contribution, their book is available outside. You can join us. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mr. Bakazabon. As you say that you're too old to begin your business. You don't have the time to begin your business. You are not confident to begin your business. No one has taught you how to do business. Well, I would say this young man will tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, our first speaker for this morning.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muhammad Ashik. I'm going to be 13. So today, I'm going to share with you my experiences and how I started. Today, I started this business when I was at the age of 9. How I started the business was when I was in primary school, my age was 8. I got first in my class. Then I brought my father to the Plaza Singapore to buy me an Xbox. But I took the Xbox and went to the counter. And suddenly he said, I can't pay for you. You must buy it yourself. I was very disappointed with him and very sad. So I went home and cried and asked him, why don't you buy for me? You have disappointed me. You have cheated me. Then he said, you must earn your own money and buy. You must not always depend on me. So at that moment, it struck me. I must earn a business. I must earn money to buy the Xbox. So I told my father, how can I start businesses? He said nothing. He said, you must find out first. Why I am doing this business is that I want to give back. I want to give back to the charities. I want to give back to the younger people. I want to be a doctor when I grow up. So when I am a doctor, I want to give back to my patients. I don't want all my money for myself. So that's why I'm starting the business at a very young age. So my goal is to be a doctor and I want to give back as much as I can.
Okay, so as Ashik mentioned, it's never too too young or never too old, in this case for the adults, to begin business. And perhaps you might be wondering, right, I want to do business, but where do I start? Okay, so forget about the startup courses, forget about maybe the other revenues that you have to start. You can begin at home. Right? So our next speaker, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young entrepreneurs, is starting a business from home. Alright? And to give you this opening, very special speech and a very short training, let's welcome Miss Joanne Tay. Let's give a big hand, ladies and gentlemen.
When I was 16 and I set up my business when I was 17, I thought I wanted to make my first million by 18. But a lot of you might think that it's impossible, but yeah, I myself thought it was impossible too, but I didn't earn that $1 million not until today. When I was 18, I thought, okay, I'll put my first million when I was 21, but I'm 21, but today I have not done my first million, but I would say that I'm almost getting there.
Right, so with that, we'll thank ladies and gentlemen. Once again, our second speaker of the day, Ms. Joanne. We have another speaker coming up, and he's going to talk about the topic for today, the Celebrating Entrepreneur Tuesday. So once again, boys and girls, take your pen out, listen very carefully, and jot down the keywords that's very important and relevant to you. So let's welcome our third speaker for this morning. Let's put your hands together. Welcome Mr. Donnie C. Come on, everybody. Energy.
Starting in a business in Singapore takes 4 days as compared to like when you go to China or US, average takes about 38 days. So is it really fast? I found right. They say that Singaporeans are the fastest workers in the world, right? We don't know why we're this fast, but we know started with this. Okay? Fun fact number 3 is that Singapore is rated to have the best business environment conditions.
Okay, our last and final speaker for the first morning session before we have the breakout will of course be Ms. Shooting, Branding and Idealization. So let's welcome Ms. Shooting, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Introduce you first to my team. Our team is spread across different continents. We have Karina in Mexico City. We have 2 very good-looking Indian boys in Boston, Shashank and Bobby. As you can see in the picture, they're actually standing with a very famous man. His name is Muhammad Yunus, also the founder of the Indian Bank. He's known as the banker of the poor, and he was in Boston in 2006 to give a speech after winning his Nobel Prize. And during the speech, he actually said that I've spoken to over 10,000 people in this research trip. If just one of you stand up to make a difference, I'll consider my trip a success. And it was at this talk that Bobby and Shashank was inspired to start a developed world. The rest of the team consists of me in Singapore and also the team to take in Toronto.
Any questions?
The question is, since you guys are doing business, when are you guys hitting your first million?
So before I make my first million, I want all the big company and big company bosses to help me out, to place my book at their shops so that I can make my first million. So that every one of you must support me to make my first million. I cannot make the first million by myself. I need the support of everyone. So I hope everyone will support me, and by the age of 20, I will get my million.
See that? That's what we call leveraging. If the book is $1, he just needs 1 million people to buy his book as a millionaire. Right? Alright. Don't you?
This is only on to the mind. When do I need the first million? If you look at it, Talent Freedom Hub, we have been investing in companies that have incubated. So when we make our first million is when all the companies that we've invested in make their million, and we make our million on top of the million.
When I was 16, I thought I'll make one when I'm 18. When I'm 18, I thought I'll make one when I'm 21. But right now, I don't think I have $1 million yet. But the thing is that I think I enjoy helping people make their first million if they are willing to make their first million. So, like setting up the committee for daily use for entrepreneurship, that's the Book of Life, LYFE. I mean, it's, to me right now, I don't think the first million is just as important as, helping others make their first million and giving back to society. If
$1 million question. For me, I think for us, we would like to inspire many people to do something that they believe in, and I think that's a
There you go. What shifting means is follow your heart. The journey to reach $1 million is not really about the money, but it's a journey getting there that you actually learn so much. To be a millionaire is not just about the money, but you learn the mind and the heart, and of course what you give out, yeah, socially. And of course, you must feel good first, and then the money will come to you anyways. Give it back to society, a lot of charity and all that. Okay, all right.